All right, we are live again. Thanks for hanging out with us. I am Kat Shear, and this is a special presentation from Clydesdale Media. Before we get started with our special guest, I'd like to remind everyone about some special offers from our sponsors. RX Smart Gear provides world-class jump rope, scripts, and other gear for us all. Use discount code Clydesdale15 for 15% off your order at rxsmartgear.com. We have Mobility Movement. It's a program that teaches you how to increase your capacity to heal, reduce recovery time, and restore your nervous system to peak health. Everyone gets a 7-day trial, and after that trial, our followers will get the first month free when they use the code Clydesdale Free Month at mobilitymovement.com. That's mobilitymovment.com. And last but not least, C4 Energy, delivering the most effective, best tasting, and highest quality products. Get 20% off when you use the code Clydesdale at checkout at c4energy.com. That's C, the number 4, energy.com. Today on Meet the Athlete, we have Syndicate Crown semifinalist Taylor Sykes. Taylor, thanks for your time and welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
Of course, this is fun. We're doing this with everybody, as many people as we can. So we appreciate you taking the time to do that. It's Thursday, Universal Rest Day, Active Recovery Day for all CrossFitters. Is that the same thing for you?
Yep, that is exactly the same thing. So I just have like some bike intervals today, and that's really it, and some swimming. But
okay. Do you do any food prep, shopping, dog napping? What else happens today?
Food prep. Sometimes I go to Costco, which has been kind of a grind. I don't know. Thursdays are apparently a popular day for Costco around here. So I've been trying to avoid that. And I coach on Thursdays, so I hang out at our affiliate, just doing something different.
Awesome. And you are 27 years old?
Yes. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So you remind me a little bit of Emily Abbott.
Ah, I think that's a compliment. I'll take that.
Total compliment. You're a little taller than your average CrossFitter, right? 5'8"?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. And I think when I think of Emily, I think of like a farm girl. And I think you grew up on a ranch.
Yep, I did. I grew up in a really small town, and my parents are actually still up there, but we raise Hereford cattle. So yeah, so a ranch kid, not a farm kid, but it's close.
And where is that ranch? You said a small town. Where are we?
Walden, Colorado.
Oh, in Colorado. Okay.
Yeah, it's up in the mountains. I'm from a small town. I say that a lot, but I literally graduated high school with 7 other kids. So real small.
Yeah. Okay. And does everyone from Colorado say Colorado instead of Colorado? I feel like
I don't know. I guess Colorado. I don't know.
Colorado. Yeah.
I was like, I've never really pondered on it before.
There's a guy that just left our gym. He went back home to Colorado, and we call it Colorado out here. It's just something I noticed. It's weird. So a lot of work. You probably worked on the ranch growing up a little bit?
Yeah, that was primarily what I did. I always wanted to be a horse trainer because of that. And then past trained, I guess, just because the boss I worked with, her husband was a firefighter, which is what ended up introducing my current career. So.
Okay. So any organized sports as a kid then?
Yeah, I played volleyball and basketball for like the time I was probably in 4th grade. I played basketball. And then volleyball was more or less just a way to stay in shape for basketball.
Okay. It's funny, CrossFit athletes tend to either be gymnasts, right? Or volleyball and basketball. And it's really height dependent, I feel like. You know, the smaller athletes sort of lend themselves well to gymnastics while you guys do that other thing. I know that Ben Bergeron once said if he was going to build the perfect CrossFit athlete from a child, that basketball would be one of the things like that they would do every winter because basketball players are just super athletic. You know, you have to pivot and turn and the accuracy and all that kind of stuff. So
I never actually thought about that. I've always thought if I could go back, I would want my parents to put me in gymnastics if I would have known that CrossFit would have been something I did later in life. But I mean, I'll take basketball.
Exactly. So I did do a little bit of research, and looking back at your career, it looks like you just missed out on a regionals appearance in 2018. When I say that, I think you were like top 80.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So, you know, just missed, close enough, right?
Yeah.
And then we didn't really see you back on the scene until 2020. Can you sort of fill in the blanks for us?
Yeah, so
exciting?
2018, I was training with Stina Pania, who made it to regionals in 2017 and 2018. So I think that was like the closest, I don't know, peak at what it really took to be competitive and what really probably piqued my interest to be competitive. But I worked for a different department at the time, a smaller department, and I was ready to make a change. So in 2019, that was like the year that was super weird in CrossFit anyways.
Sure.
I went on a team with Granite Games, or went on a team to Granite Games that year. That was just kind of thrown together last minute. But that year I got hired with my current fire department, and I had to go through a whole new career academy. And I think anybody who's been in the fire service, it just going through a career academy definitely takes a significant commitment as far as just your mental, your physical, just exhausted. And
Sure.
that took a little bit more priority that year. So training, everything took a backseat to my fire gig at the time. So
yeah. Okay. So this season you finished 120th in quarterfinals.
Did. Yeah.
The magic number.
Yeah, it's definitely been a roller coaster this season for sure.
I am sure. Was that your ultimate goal, semis, or did you have sort of something in mind beyond that?
Semis was the goal this year. Yeah, we just wanted to qualify. I think I was like 100-ish spots out from last year from qualifying, and that was just close enough to hurt to like get close enough and know that there were some things that I could have changed that cost me my spot ultimately. So this last year we made a lot of changes. I started working with a new coach, and I just made it more of a priority. I don't think I really understood how much of a priority it had to be until this year. And yeah, so eye on the prize, and we just wanted to qualify this year. First step.
Awesome. Yeah. So you talk a little bit about fire service. When did you first get into that, and did CrossFit come before or after?
I got hired full-time in 2017. I was a volunteer for a year before that. And honestly, I credit CrossFit completely for my fire career because I don't think I would have found it. The people who introduced me to CrossFit were at my affiliate at the time. Those were my mentors, the people who helped me prep for interviews, helped me prep for the physical agility test, which now that I've done it and having done CrossFit for a few years before was, I don't want to say a joke, but it was much easier for me because it's,
sure.
I mean, CrossFit does great to prep you for that. So if I wouldn't have found CrossFit, I don't think I would have even thought about being a firefighter, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Now, you got placed at the Syndicate Crown. Did you, knowing that you'd done Granite Games before, were you kind of hoping maybe to get Granite Games, or are you happy with, not that you have a choice, but?
I think I was pretty indifferent. I just wanted to be in the U.S. just for the sake of staying and not having to deal with
in the US.
Getting into Canada and stuff.
Right.
But other than that, like, I didn't really care where I was placed otherwise.
Okay. You've seen the workouts?
I have. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Have you done any of the workouts?
I tried the rope climb one yesterday just because I think that was the one. I don't dislike that workout, but it's definitely the one I'm probably was most nervous about. So we just wanted to like get that out of the way and just know that we were going to be just fine. And yeah, it went good. So
that's great. So Granite Games was the biggest in-person competition that you've done in the past.
Yeah.
This one's going to be so cool. I can't wait for you to experience it.
I'm so excited.
Cool. How about, let's talk a little bit about this season in specific. What's sort of like the most surprising thing you've learned about yourself this season?
You're going to have to repeat that. My phone cut out there for a second.
Oh, sorry. That's okay. The most surprising thing that you learned about yourself?
Maybe.
Is someone trying to call you?
Hold on. Okay.
Can you hear me now? All right.
Oh, we'll try this again. Hold on.
Wait, I'll take it out. Put it back in.
Okay, we're good.
All right. Phew. All right, I'll try again. The most surprising thing you've learned about yourself training this season?
Oh man. It sounds really cheesy, and I think we've done a lot of work on like my headspace, I guess, this year, because that's definitely something I think that's held back. It sounds really simple, but that biggest thing I've learned, I think, is that I am good enough to be at this level. I think I've always kind of like had a lot of self-doubt in that regard, thinking that I didn't belong here. So this season, I think that's been the biggest change, is that like I do deserve to be out on that floor with those girls.
You mentioned that you made a coaching change. Who's coaching you now?
Stina Pania, like I said, she went to regionals in 2017 and 2018.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he's coaching you. He's not affiliated with like a specific camp or anything like that?
Nope. And she's a she.
She. I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. No, Stina. It's like Christina without the Chris.
I thought you were saying
Mm-hmm.
Steve.
That's okay. That's my fault.
Good thing no one pays me to know about this stuff, because whew.
Yeah, she's not really new to the scene, new to coaching. She's always been an athlete before.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it like having a female coach?
It's awesome. We're really good. We were good friends before. We were training partners before. And we're very similar athletes. So it's cool because she knows me better as an athlete than anybody. And she also, like I said, she's, I would say I'm more of like a strength athlete. I definitely like the barbell and like moving heavy weight more. And she's definitely the same way. So just having somebody who knows me that well, both on a personal level and as an athlete, has been awesome. Super awesome.
Okay. And where are you based out of now?
I work out of CrossFit 970. It's in Loveland, Colorado.
Okay, so you're still in the same state that you started out in. So you've got to fly now, right? You have to. You're not driving.
Yeah, we're flying. Yeah.
Do you have a crew coming out with you?
I have one person who actually I think I've known since I started CrossFit. He's going to come out and be kind of our support squad, and then my boyfriend as well will be there with me all weekend.
Does your boyfriend do CrossFit?
He does. Yeah, he's just as much of a nerd as I am.
Did you guys meet at the gym?
We did. We did meet originally at the gym, and then a friend of ours who works with him and knew me from coaching introduced us like formally.
Okay. And is he law enforcement?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So he's a police officer and I am a firefighter. It's like the coveted couple, I guess.
Yeah, that is the dynamic duo for sure. So we're like a week away from all the action. What are you most looking forward to at the competition?
I think just being out there on like the big stage, being out there on like a live competition with all of the big dogs. I think I'm just excited to have like a live atmosphere.
Yeah.
Get past the online stuff.
Yeah, it'll be cool to hear the announcers, say your name and things like
that. Yeah, for sure.
Very cool. All right, so let's pretend that we are making like a trading card. Okay. Taylor Sykes trading card. Okay. Your picture. What are you doing in the picture on that trading card?
Probably something with a barbell, something heavy.
Okay. And if we had to sort of highlight a strength and maybe expose an opportunity, I won't call it a weakness, but it's really what it is. What is your strength and what is your kryptonite?
Man, like I've said, anything with a barbell I would consider a strength, or bar muscle ups. I really like bar muscle ups or chest bar. A weakness, those double overhead walking lunges, like dumbbells or something. Yeah, that's hard. Mobility issues, man.
Okay. Did you get any penalties for your quarterfinal workouts? Did you do all the shuttle runs?
I did do all the shuttle runs, yeah.
Okay. And those tall wall balls weren't an issue for you, the 10-foot target?
No, I love wall balls and thrusters.
Okay, you're weird. Officially weird.
I get that a lot.
I'm only 5'2", and I love thrusters, but I hate wall balls. And I know they're essentially the same thing, but when you're 5'2", they are not the same thing.
That's fair, especially with that 10-foot target. That's like rude.
It's like a circus show watching me do wall balls to a 10-foot target. Not fun at all. All right. Well, I appreciate you taking this time to hang out with us. Scott and I are going to be at the Syndicate Crown, so please, we'll look for you and give you high fives and all that kind of stuff, and maybe we can get some more content over the weekend.
Yeah, that sounds great. I look forward to seeing you guys out there.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you, Taylor, and thank you so much for taking the time, and we'll see you out there. We'll see you in Knoxville.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Thank you.